and I have included hardly any clips of it because it was a very chaotic process, but we are officially in our new house and we got a new fridge and a new couch and all those things are also here, so I'll show you guys what we got. I just wanted to kind of like give like an update, I guess, pretty much of like where we're at in the process because we're not completely done yet. We've pretty much gotten everything from our old house at this point, but we still have like a little bit of things to go get, and plus I have to go back over there to get the carpet cleaned to meet the carpet cleaners. Sorry, there was a train running in the background. Perfect time for the train to run. But anyway, yeah, so we've moved in, and when I first gave you guys a house tour, like when we first got in there, it definitely looks a little bit more chaotic now. So I'll show you guys the update, but it's literally a mess because we are still cleaning things out and organizing, and like we have so much stuff just in totes and like everything else that we are trying to organize. So yeah, but I'm about to actually prep a roast for dinner today because I was not able to do meal prep this week because we didn't have all the stuff out, and we also don't have groceries. So that is kind of what I'm doing right now, is just trying to prep a roast. But I did show you guys me painting, so I'm not finished yet. You can kind of see the lime wash effect. There's some spots that just did not take paint though, unfortunately, so I've got to go back over it some more with more paint and then also do the top part up there. But I do think it looks very, very good. Like the finished product's gonna look really, really nice. And then I'll show you guys my new couch because it matches in the best possible way. So our couch actually ended up being way bigger than I thought it was gonna be, which is good because we needed a big couch, but it's very, very big. So this is from Ashley Home Store. It's a modular one, so it's got removable pieces and you can like move each piece around if you want. So we ended up putting the console table right there. I don't think we're gonna end up leaving it there though because I feel like it's in a weird spot. But I do really like how the couch looks and it's really comfy and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's what we're doing. But this is the chaos that I'm talking about. Like we just have random stuff everywhere. I'll show you guys my office because it actually is pretty like a little bit more organized than everywhere else. Like for the most part, like I got these curtains up. I don't love these curtains because they're blackout curtains and I don't have any natural light in here. But then I just stuck my couch there. But yeah, I really like to have natural light. So I'm gonna have to keep these tied back at least a little bit, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much where we are right now, honestly. So I am just working on trying to get things organized the best that I can. I think though, Nathan and I really did a lot of organizing last night and we were able to get our garage like cleared out for the most part, but the kitchen still looks like this because I don't want to put stuff in the cabinets too much because we have to put cabinet liners in every part of the kitchen, like underneath. So there's just a lot of stuff, but the actual island I've cleaned off a lot, so that way I'm able to just kind of do what I need to do. But yeah, that is the update so far. I'll probably update you guys a little bit later whenever I'm doing some more organizing, but I'm still working, so I did not take any time off to move, unfortunately, and I am very much regretting it because I feel like if I had, things would have just been a lot easier for me. But yeah, neither of us took any time off. So we are just trying to do all of this after work and get it done. But yeah, so that's where we're at. And I'll update you guys a little bit later on the process. Also, I got a new knife set, a new pot set, and a new crock pot. The reason for that is because we have had the same knife set, crock pot, and well, the cookware set, we had one that was like not good for like a couple of years, but we needed to get another one. So anyway, we got a new crock pot and a new knife set. So I'm just gonna show you guys what we got because I thought it was a really good deal. So Walmart actually had it's just like the crock pot brand on sale for like $30. And I think it's upside down. Hold on. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Because I have to actually use this, so it will work out. This is the one we got. This is what it looks like. And it's still upside down. Hold on. This is the one we got, not upside down anymore. So it's just a 7-quart crock pot, and it feeds 9+ people, perfect for large roasts or entertaining. And it has 3 heat settings, just like my old crock pot, pretty much. If you don't remember, I had a Pioneer Woman crock pot when I was in my Pioneer Woman era, which we are no longer in. So I have changed to some more durable products, I feel like. So I gotta open this thing today because we really have to use it. I'm really hoping it was the same size or bigger than my other one, but I don't know actually. I feel like it might be the same size, hopefully. I don't know if my other one was just huge or what, but I had a really hard time finding one that was like 7 or 8 quarts, so. And the only reason I need it that big is for meal prep, you know, so. I almost feel like this one might be even smaller if that's not good. And I hope this isn't smaller for real because I don't know how a lot of the meal preps will fit in it if that's the case. I don't know if it's smaller or not. We'll see. It might be okay actually. But I've got to rinse it out so that way I can prep this roast. But I wanted to show you guys the crock pot, and then I'll show you my new knife set as well and let you know where I got it from. Alright, so this is the crock pot. Okay, and here's the knife set that I got. This is an Aster Cook knife set. I got this from Amazon. None of this is sponsored, obviously. I bought all this stuff with my own money, but I did research on reviews, and this one seemed like these knives were like really good quality, and they're sharp and like all that good stuff. So again, I replaced my Pioneer Woman stuff with some more durable stuff. Eventually, I'll probably get some like really expensive like nice knives, but until then, I will be using this one. But I do think that this set looks really high quality, and the knives feel really high quality. I did take one out to use it the other day, but then I put it back in the box because I wanted to unbox it for you guys. But and it comes with a warranty. Would you look at that? Huh. That's nice. So it comes with a chef's knife, a bread knife, a slicing knife, a utility knife, a paring knife, a Santoku knife. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up. 6 steak knives, and then a pair of kitchen shears, a knife sharpener, and a knife block. So really good buy in my opinion. The kitchen shears are basically just scissors, I think. At least that's what they look like. But I liked this because you guys know I'm leaning into like the natural woods and like stuff like that for this house. So I really wanted to have something that would look really nice on my counter that's gonna go with everything. And this one just looks so, so pretty, honestly. And I feel like it was a really good buy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here. It is also October, what is it? October 27th, I think. Yeah, today is October 27th, so I'm drinking my Halloween mug, or I'm using my Halloween mug. I literally have not done a single like fall thing or Halloween thing this whole month except going to that fall festival, unfortunately, because of just being so wrapped up in like moving and buying a house. So I'm sad that I missed all that stuff, but I think like in fall, or not fall, but like, yeah. Like in November, I should be able to do some nice things. And of course my birthday is November 3rd, as you guys may or may not remember, but I'll be the big 3-0, so I'll be 30, and yeah. I don't have any special plans, honestly. My special plans were buying this house, so yeah. But it'll be just a nice chill weekend probably. I may go get dinner with friends or something, but we'll see. About that and how that goes. But see, this is the scissors. It's very pretty, very nice, and these are white, but I don't mind that. I actually think they look pretty nice. So yeah, this is the steak knife. So I'm just gonna go through and put all of these in here really quick and just remind myself to rinse them all off before I use them. Because I'm about to have to get some out anyway. Oh, this is one of the sharper knives. I think it goes up here, I think. And then we have this one, which is just the longer, super sharp knife. And let's see, another steak knife. Okay, so this is the bread knife, I think? Yeah. So this one actually has a little thing on it, so I'm wondering if it's actually pretty sharp. I do have my own bread knife, as you guys know. I have a really nice one that I got from Amazon as well, but it's like highly rated for just cutting bread. So I'll be interested to see how this one compares. Wherever it goes. There, maybe? Nope. Okay, apparently you can't leave that on there, so maybe it goes, yeah, there. And then another steak knife. And there we go. This is a really nice knife, actually. Wow. I think this actually probably goes right here, if I have to guess. Yeah. Okay, and the big knife is this one, which is just like my other knife that I had from Pioneer Woman, but I think this one's gonna be way sharper, luckily. So yeah. And then of course, you know, just the big butcher knife, which usually goes in the front. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's a really nice knife set. I think I'm really gonna like using this because it's just so pretty too. Like, it's really nice to look at, and I think obviously that's not like why you buy knives, but you know what I mean. Like, you know, it's nice when you have something nice to put on your counter. So I'm gonna go put this on the counter and I'll be right back. All right, so we're gonna prepare this roast really quick, and I'm probably not gonna make this video super long because honestly, there's just, I don't think it's gonna be that long anyway, but there's not a whole lot I could kind of film except for just us unpacking and like getting stuff together. And I'm still not done painting. I have to go to Sherwin-Williams. I might be going today actually, because I really need to get the rest of the paint for the kitchen. I mean, I could just use what I have and continue painting it until I run out of paint, I guess. But yeah, for now, I definitely don't think I'm gonna have enough paint to finish the kitchen, like at all. Like, for sure, there's no way. Because I really just don't have that much. And I'm gonna do the rest of it differently than I did the one wall that you guys saw. Because I noticed that, like, the issue that I had is that the builder paint is just so porous. The paint that I was painting over it was not holding on to the wall, period. Also, I should have sanded it down 100% because I think because I didn't sand it down, it's just like everything I put on it, it just soaks it right up. So I have used so much paint at this point, and you can tell, like, if you get really close to the wall, that like the texture is a little uneven on sides. So it's just kind of like one of those things where, or I don't know. All right, let us go ahead and chop all this stuff up. Gotta like rinse out that crock pot before I put anything in it, or wash it out. So actually, let me do that first because I can't put anything in there until I wash it out, so BRB. All right, so I was gonna put carrots in this, but my dumb self did not get them. Yesterday, I was at Walmart and I got celery and the radishes, and I did not get carrots. So we're gonna put all of this celery in there because of that, and I think it'll just be fine. So it just sucks because I love the carrots in the roast, but you know, we do what we can these days, so. We're gonna go ahead and chop all this up. I did get the pre-cut kind because I was being lazy and thought it would make my life a little bit more simple when things are kind of crazy right now, so yeah. Sorry. The best thing about literally having this kitchen island is being able to put my laptop from work right there. So that way I'm able to work and also like do other things at the same time. I'm not missing an email. I'm like on top of everything, which right now I am not missing anything anyway because everything that I had to turn in has already been turned in, and I'm just working on training and stuff. So just ongoing things, but here we go. I'm curious on if any of you guys have been affected by the government shutdown. It has affected me in different ways, so if you are affected, you know, my thoughts are with you, honestly, because I'm in the same boat and it's rough. So hopefully, you know, things get sorted out and we are all able to breathe a little bit better soon, because right now the uncertainty of it all is just kind of scary. All right, so I'm gonna throw all the celery in this thing so I can wash it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cook all the celery and then all the radishes, and I think that should be plenty without the carrots. So sad day for no carrots, but it'll be all right then. All right, I'm gonna do this fast so that way you guys don't have to sit through it. So let's do that. I love this camera for this setting. The face tracking is so much better. Okay, so I finished cutting everything that I needed to cut and just gotta stick this in the crock pot. I just have to kind of sitting over here. Gotta clean up all this water, but I think it's really cool that it works like this. Okay, so let me know if you guys like the face tracking thing. I know sometimes it can give you whiplash. Oh, I never even told you guys, but we got a new fridge as well. And let me just show you the fridge because I feel like it's really cool. Hold on, let's see. So this is the roast. Okay, let me change it a bit because it's not gonna work if I have face tracking on. I don't actually have to do anything to this except put it in the crock pot. Oh shit. I don't know if I have butter. Hold on. Crisis averted. I almost have a whole stick. I think I'm just missing like maybe a teaspoon of this, and if I put this in there, it should be fine. But yeah, I do need to buy groceries 100%. But let me show you guys my new fridge because I actually love it. It's huge though, so just a heads up. The lights are really not on in here, so let me turn on the lights. There we go. Okay, so here is our, Jesus, it's so big, I gotta back all the way up. Let's see. This is our new fridge, and I actually love it. It is not counter depth, so it does stick out a little bit, but honestly, it doesn't bother me because I think it has so much more room on the inside because it's not counter depth. And then I also got this cutting board to go underneath my air fryer. I saw another girl on YouTube that has a cutting board under her air fryer, and I was like, that is such a good idea, and it looks so nice. So I got this one from Amazon. I will link it as well as the knife set in case you guys want to know what brand they are or any of that. But literally this is just gonna live here, and it has little silicone things on the bottom of it so it won't scratch up the granite or anything like that. So yeah, ignore the outside because I need to go over this with some stainless steel stuff to clean it. But this is the cutting board, and I feel like it's really cute. I wanted the checkered one that's like darker, but they just didn't have one that was big enough that I wanted to buy that was not $70. So this one was like, I think 49 or 50 bucks for this big, and completely worth it in my opinion because I think it just looks so nice to have your air fryer on top of this on the counter, and it also matches the knife set, so it works out. But the cool thing about my fridge is this. You can knock on it, which you guys have probably seen these, and then it has like an accessible door right here. Ignore the fridge because there's like a lot of just random stuff right there, but I feel like that's the coolest thing. And then it like goes back off. It's so cool. But it has this drawer here, which is also just a refrigeration door, and then my fridge is like super bare, so I'm gonna open it to show you guys the inside, but just know that we are low on everything. Ooh, sorry. We are low on everything. So there is the ice drawer thing, and then like just the freezer part. And you can open the fridge as well. And it's super deep on the inside, literally. Look how bare it is. I got a Diet Coke in here and literally eggs, and that's it. Okay, don't laugh. We just bought a house, okay? It's expected that our fridge is going to be very bare. But it's also the end of the month. I have not gone grocery shopping, but I do have cucumbers, however. So I love how deep these drawers are as well. This is the LG something fridge, but I love how deep these drawers are. I feel like because they're so deep, like I can put so much stuff in these without it being an issue. And then of course my sourdough starters are just up here on the top. This is a chocolate sourdough starter and this is my regular sourdough starter. I cannot wait to make sourdough bread in this house, guys. Like I am itching to get my fingers in some bread because the marble or like the granite is like one of the best surfaces to work on for like using or like making bread and stuff like that. So I'm just so excited. But yes, that is my fridge, and yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. And I've just gotta put everything in the crock pot now. But let me turn off Face Track again. So I'm just gonna pop this boy open and stick it in here, and then put all this butter in here and some Mississippi pot roast mix, and it should be good to go. So let me just do that now. All right, we're just gonna stick this thingy in here now. And I'm gonna go ahead and put in the mix. It should be good to go. I don't know why I couldn't find multiple Mississippi pot roast mix. I don't know. I'm going to a new Walmart now, and the Walmart that I'm going to I don't love as much as my old Walmart, so. But truthfully, we can go to our old Walmart like after we buy our groceries from Sam's Club because we'll be in the area still, so I think that's probably what we're gonna end up doing. And then I'll only go to the other Walmart or maybe Publix to get whatever else I need for that time frame. But yeah, not loving this new Walmart. It is always packed, and they get cleaned out so fast on like all of their ingredients, so it sucks a lot. Okay, I cannot wait to organize all my cabinets and stuff for the kitchen. Like it is driving me insane that they're this like unorganized. Like I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this until the weekend. I might end up trying to do what I can, but I'm trying to wait for Nathan to help me do everything because I feel like he's a lot better organizer than I am when it comes to like organizing things and like just having them the way that they need to be. So I'm hoping that like he can help me do it and then everything will be, you know, just Gucci. So I'm gonna put this butter in there and then we should be good to go. All right, we got the butter in there, and I'm about to put this baby on 8 hours on low, and hopefully this crock pot cooks faster than my other one because I feel like I always had to like swap it to high for like the last like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours just to get it to be really, really tender. So hopefully this one is not like that and it'll be better. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on now and then get this cooking. One thing I don't like about this crock pot that I'm already noticing is it doesn't have little things on the side to seal it. I liked that about the other one, so I'm hoping that doesn't like make any difference as far as like the temperature on the inside and how it works. Because if this one sucks, I am gonna have to buy another one. It was only 30 bucks, but obviously $30 is still $30, and I will take this thing back if I have to. So hopefully it's good though, and we don't have to worry about it, but yeah. So I guess that's pretty much all we're gonna do for now. And after I get some stuff going, let me show you guys my backyard. I don't know if I ever did that. I think I did, like our view of our backyard. Right now you can see some like construction work going on, but I love the backyard view. We just have such a beautiful, like there's farmland over here in this corner and they're not building anything on that. So like at least at this time, and I feel like it's just a really pretty view. And then we also have, you know, like this drainage thing back here, but I don't mind the view at all. I think it actually looks really nice. So I'm super excited to get my fence up and just hang out here. It's just so, so nice. And then also it's fall, so you can see the colors in the distance are coming in. You might be able to see, maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, you can kind of see the colors coming in the distance for fall. Such pretty colors, honestly. I'm obsessed. I love fall. But yeah, so that's pretty much what we're up to right now. And I'm gonna try to probably get some organizing in. And then after that, I'm not sure what else we're gonna get up to. Probably just have to, we still have to go back to our other house today to get some stuff that we left there. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much it though. Other than like all of the unpacking that I still have to do and organizing. So it's gonna be a lot, but yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and just get some work done, and I will catch up with you guys a little bit later. guys, I also got new pots and pans, so I'm just gonna show you guys really quickly what I got. I am super excited about these because they are so pretty, but they are literally like a green color, so I'll show you what we got. This is actually how they look. They're so stunning. And they're actually from Sam's Club. They're ceramic, so I'm really hoping, ceramic non-stick, so I'm hoping that they do not chip really easily, but I'm not gonna put them in the dishwasher, so I think maybe they'll last a long time. I'm just gonna unbox these now. So this is like one of the pots that it comes with. It's 11 pieces. So this is 1, 2, so pretty. Oh my god, I love these already. 2, 3. This is the skillet. It's gonna be used the most probably. The lid. Does this lid go to? This lid goes to something, but not on the counter. But there is this. Okay, so this lid here for that soup pot. I think they all come with lids for the most part. And then, oh yeah, this actually comes inside of that as well. It's like a steaming basket, which I thought was really nice because honestly, you just don't find that enough, I feel like. If they still have this set, I'll link it for you guys below, just in case you're interested in purchasing it, because I know some people maybe in need of a new pot set, you know? You never know. Got that off of there, and this actually goes into this, I think. Nice little steaming basket. And then, or maybe actually, I don't know, there's a lot of pieces to the set. I guess it didn't come with like a tiny, this is a smaller pot for boiling, which I really enjoy this because I like to have 2 of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10. Where's the 11th piece? Oh wait, the 11th piece is the steaming basket. And that's my new pot set. But I'm about to cook mashed potatoes for dinner, so that way we have some to eat with dinner, and I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. All right, guys, this is our first home-cooked meal in our new house. How do you feel about the house so far? Yeah, he's been running off of 3 hours of sleep for like the last week. But this is dinner. It looks really good. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and eat this, and then I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later.